I want to show you how we can put these kicks on the and of 4. We're in a straight 8th feel for these examples. And remember that you want to think in terms of the drum kit. So if the drummer's playing a straight 8th feel, he's got the hi-hat playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hi-hat's going to be closed. He can open it on the and of 4, so it'll sound like... That's what we're trying to emulate. So you're going to use an upstroke, and if you consult the tab, you'll see you simply play an upstroke, and we're using the root for the E Boogie Woogie over on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Very slowly. And it's a little accent. And you've noticed I have the 5th string 2 in parentheses. You could just play just that one string, and we're going to talk about a lot of variations for these kicks. Or you can hit a couple of strings, or that 2 in parentheses could be a ghost note where you don't hear the 5th string as much. Now I want to point out something about these kicks. If you listen closely, once I get going, I may end up on beat 1 when I repeat the figure, just playing an X on the first downbeat. Listen closely. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You hear it? So it's a palm slap. I come down. So that's just an option, because once you get them rolling, it sounds nice. So let's move this same idea over a string for our A Boogie Woogie. And that whole idea of that palm slap, that could be integrated in a number of spots. Also on your backbeat, beats 2 and 4. You move over for the D Boogie Woogie, and on this, you're going to have your 2nd finger on the D, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, because that's going to be your kick. Now you can hear me hitting some other strings in there. I did that on purpose so that you could hear how it got messy. Suddenly it masked, it actually took away from the clarity and focus of what we were trying to play. So don't let that right hand start flying around like you just saw me do. It doesn't take much for you to get reckless. You want to stay. Don't fly around, because then you'll have a problem. You'll put something like the 5th in the bass, or even worse, you might even hit the 6th string. So that's the E, A, and D down your open positions. Let's go to the 8th fret with our movable position, 6th string rooted. Now in order to get that root, the octave root, I'll collapse my 3rd finger. I don't recommend you have that already collapsed while you're trying to play the Boogie Woogie. It'll strain the finger. So the joint on the 3rd finger will stay arched. Then when you put the accent in there, the kick on the and of 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Then you simply flatten that, then you roll back up. That'll eliminate a lot of tension. Now you can't see very well, but I'm actually doing a little rotation. My forearm is moving. So when I do the flattened posture, then I roll back up, my wrist will move to my right just a little bit, maybe about half an inch, maybe an inch, whatever is comfortable. You're pivoting on the back of the neck on the ball of your thumb. Let's go over to the F Boogie Woogie. Now you don't necessarily put this kick in on every measure. Make sure you know how to do it, and then be very careful about how you apply it in the music. It could be overdone quite easily.